Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's class, we will discuss job costing method. In last video, we have learnt about unit or output costing method and solved problem on estimated cost sheet. Now we'll see meaning of job costing method. It is a method of costing which is used to find out the cost of each job. Under this method, production is undertaken according to the specification or the orders of customer. In unit or output costing method, they are producing a single variety of product. But here in job costing method, production is undertaken according to the orders of the customers. For example, printing press company where they print the cards or any invitation according to the orders of the customers, or any furniture making company where they makes the furniture according to the specification of the customer. So these are the examples of job costing method. Next we'll see the features of job costing. Number 1, production is according to the customer's order. As I already told you, in job costing method, they produces the goods according to the orders of the customer. Second, it requires special attention. As the customers are different, their orders are different. So they have to pay special attention on particular job. Third one, production is not uniform. In job costing method, they are not producing a single variety of product. Fourth, each job has its own characteristics. Fifth one, under this method, profit or loss can be ascertained in respect of each job. Advantages. Number 1, it helps for preparation of quotation for different jobs. Second, it helps in preparation of budgets. Third, selling price of special orders can be easily fixed. Fourth one, it helps for ascertaining profitability of each job. Disadvantages. Number 1, it involves more clerical work. As the orders are different, for different order, different clerical work. So, it involves more clerical work. Second, more mistakes. As the job costing method, they are not producing a single variety of product, so there is a chances of making the mistakes. Third one, results are not accurate. And fourth one, it is expensive. If you compare job costing method with unit or output costing method, job costing is expensive. So this is about the job costing method. Problem number 1. From the following information of job number 303, compute selling price. Direct material 8020, wages department A 60 hours at rupees 6 per hour, B 40 hours at rupees 4 per hour, C 20 hours at rupees 10 per hour. The variable overheads are as follows. Department A, rupees 10,000 for 5,000 hours. B, rupees 6,000 for 1,500 hours. C, rupees 4,000 for 500 hours. Fixed overhead estimated at rupees 40,000 for 10,000 working hours. Assume profit at 25% on selling price. So, in this problem, they have given information related to material, wages, variable overhead and fixed overhead. And we have to prepare the job cost sheet for job number 303. Let's start the solution. Heading, job cost sheet for job number 303. Particulars and total cost. First, we have to take direct material. Material, total cost column amount 8020. Next, wages. In that, three departments are there, A, B and C. A, 60 hours at rupees 6 per hour. B, 40 hours at rupees 4 per hour. 20 hours at rupees 10 per hour. So this department A has worked for 60 hours and per hour they are getting rupees 6. B 40 hours and rate per hour is rupees 4. Department C 20 hours and rate per hour is rupees 10. Now we have to calculate the total wages amount. For that we have to multiply total hours into rate per hour. So come to solution part. Wages, in that first department A 60 hours into 6 per hour. 60 into 6 360. B 40 hours into rupees 4 160. C 20 hours into rupees 10 and the amount is 200. So department A wages total amount is 360, B 160 and C 200. This is the total wages amount. Add these three. 360 plus 160 plus 200 and the total amount is 720. Add these two amounts. 8020 plus 720 and the total is 8740. This is called prime cost. Next, add factory overhead. In this problem, factory overhead is classified into two types, variable and fixed. First, we will take variable overhead. See the problem. Department A, rupees 10,000 for 5,000 working hours. Means if the department A has worked for 5,000 hours, then the variable overhead amount is 10,000. But this department A has worked for how many hours? 60 hours. Yes. Department B, rupees 6,000 for 1,500 hours. But this department B has worked for how many hours? 40 hours. C, for 500 hours, variable overhead amount is 4,000. But this department C has worked for 20 hours. So now we have to calculate variable overhead for 60 hours, 40 hours and 20 hours. Come to solution part. Add factory overhead in that variable overhead and write the formula. Total expenses divided by total labor hours. First we have to take department A. Total expenses means total overhead amount is 10,000 of this department A divided by total labor hours. Total labor hour is 5,000. 10,000 divided by 5,000 we will get rupees 2 into 60 hour. Department A has worked for 60 hour. Into 60 we will get 120. B total overhead amount is 6,000 and total hour is 1,500. 6,000 divided by 1,500 will get rupees 4 into 40 hours. We will get 160. C, total overhead amount is 4,000 divided by 500 hours. We will get rupees 8 into 20 hours and the amount is 160. So department A variable overhead amount is 120, department B 160 and C department amount is 160. Add these three amounts. 120 plus 160 plus 160 and the total is 440. Next we will take fixed overhead. See the problem. Fixed overhead estimated at rupees 40,000 for 10,000 working hours. If the working hours is 10,000, then the fixed overhead amount is 40,000. But this job number 303 has worked for 120 hours. How 120 hours? A has worked for 60 hours, B 40 hours and C 20 hours, and the total is 120. So this job number 303 has worked for 120 hours. So we have to calculate the fixed overhead amount of 120 hours. So come to solution part. Fixed overhead 40,000 divided by 10,000. Total amount divided by total working hours. 40,000 divided by 10,000, we will get rupees 4 into 120. 120 is the total working hours. I have written here in bracket total hours is equal to 60 plus 40 plus 20, 120. 4 into 120, we will get 480. Now add these two amounts, 440 plus 480, and the total in outer column 920. Add these two amounts, 8740 plus 920, and the total is 9660. This is called works cost. Add administrative overhead. In this problem, they have not given information related to administrative overhead. Nil. Same amount 9660, and this is cost of production or total cost. Add profit. So in this problem, they have given information related to profit. That is, assume profit at 25% on selling price. Means if the selling amount is 100, then profit is 25. From 100 minus 25, 75 is the cost. Okay, 100 is the selling price, profit is 25, and selling cost amount is 75. So we have to make a equation that if cost is 75, then profit is 25. If the cost is, so in this problem cost amount is how much? 9660. 9660, then profit how much? So the equation is 9660 divided by 75 into 25 to calculate the profit. So I have written here, add profit 9660 into 25 divided by 75, or you can write like this also, 9660 divided by 75 into 25. So calculate this, 9660 into 25 divided by 75, you will get 3220. This is the profit. Now add these two, 9660 plus 3220, you will get 12,880. This is sales. Okay, hope you got the solution. Problem number 2. A company limited is asked to send a quotation for a machine. The costing department estimated the expenditure as under: direct material 60,000, direct labor rupees 40,000. It is also estimated that works overhead is at 60% of direct labor, office overhead is at 20% of labor cost, and selling and distribution overhead at 15% on works cost. Prepare job cost sheet. So in this problem, they have given certain information and we have to prepare the job cost sheet. We'll start the solution. Heading, we have to write job cost sheet of A company limited. Particulars, total cost. First, we have to take direct material. Amount is 60,000. Next, direct labor 40,000. And the total of these two figure 1 lakh. And this is called prime cost. Add factory overhead See the para. It is also estimated that works overhead is at 60% of direct labor. Works overhead means factory overhead. How much we have to charge? 60% of direct labor. Direct labor amount is 40,000. Of that, 60% we have to charge as factory overhead. Come to solution part. Add factory overhead in bracket 40,000. 40,000 is direct labor amount into 60%. We will get 24,000. Add these two. And the total is 1,24,000. This is called works cost. Add administrative overhead. See the problem. Office overhead is 20% of labor cost. Administrative overhead means office overhead. How much we have to charge? 20% of labor cost. Labor cost means direct labor. Of this 40,000, 20% we have to take as office overhead. See, I have written in the bracket 40,000 into 20%, we will get 8,000. This is the administrative overhead amount. Add these two. 1,24,000 plus 8,000. Total is 1,32,000. And this is cost of production. Add selling and distribution overhead. See the problem. Selling and distribution overhead at 15% of works cost. So the whatever the works cost amount is there, of that 15% we have to charge as selling and distribution overhead. Write in the bracket. So works cost amount is how much? 1,24,000. So in bracket 1,24,000 into 15%, we will get 18,600. This is the selling and distribution overhead amount. Add these two figures. 1,32,000 plus 18,600 and the total is 1,50,600. This is quotation price. This is a small problem which will ask for 5 marks. In my next video, we will discuss contract costing. For more such videos, do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you friends.